Welcome back to Night of the Dead. It is wave 54 and it just started. I'm just kind of going through, see what it takes to make some things, and I have a steak dinner to eat. I believe I repaired everything. Maybe not. Oh, I know what I didn't repair. There's this one wall that's out down here. Thanks to that green that... Anyways. That makes me wonder, did I actually get these repaired? I didn't. Okay, let's get around and up top. Turn my light off. Okay. Oh, something I didn't actually record was before heading over to doing the resource gathering and heading over to the new base construction. I thought it was a part of the first daytime spawn, and I heard zombies going through, and I'm like, oh. So came down to take a look, and it was actually a butcher. So somewhere along the lines there was a butcher that was held up. And so that's why those traps were so depleted, because the butcher just takes so much to destroy. The greens are tougher, but I don't think the greens are as much of a problem, particularly when they run down the wrong way. Oh, the front must be spent. I know I'm going to get some falling down in there, and that's fine. It's interesting when you see their pathing, how many times they come up and down and around. That's one thing that this base definitely does different than the factory base. And that's the factory base, because they only had one place to go back to and I only had the one bait trap. I didn't get that weird going up and down all over the place like what I am in this base. The exploder just went off somewhere over there. Yeah, see, some of them are even jumping out down there. There's supposed to be a big update coming up in sometime in January. And I'm thinking that might be a good time to start a new playthrough. You know, or shortly thereafter, just to see how it reacts here, to have a better idea of maybe what we're getting into on a new build. And I'm kind of wondering about if I start a new build or a new playthrough, what settings should I play at? Should I just go up to challenge, which was my original thought process, or do I try doing a percentage? Now, some of the percentages look kind of cool, but I have no idea what they mean, and I've been trying to find out if anybody else knows what they mean, and it doesn't look like anybody understands what the percentages mean, which makes it pretty difficult to kind of figure out what the difficulty is. So if anybody has any suggestions, if any of you have a suggestion or something you'd like to, difficulty you'd like to see me try, as I said, I was thinking of just going up to challenge. One level above, and just seeing how it goes from there. Well, those really aren't getting much work yet, are they? So we're starting to get a few up, which means that the front traps are starting to slow down. Now it sounds like we're starting to get more in. You can hear this sound change. You can hear the sound change down in the entryway. Oh, and the frames just tanked. I think I should probably go down over in this area and get this repaired, because I think we're going to start to get a lot coming through here. And we still have a good number coming in. And I need to get the front reloaded. Whoa. This is really bad again. Let's go down here. Let's get this reloaded. See if we can control them coming in a little bit. Yeah, there's just some issues with this base. Surprisingly enough, this area here really isn't getting all that much use. Oh, come on. And let's go back to the front. So between the frames and the saves, it's really quite dangerous at times. Oh, come on. Let's give these guys a little bit of flame. So I think on this base the issue is that area and this area, the two entries. As much as I thought that on the factory base the problem was more to do with the fact that they were piling up and that was causing them to glitch into some areas. I think a bigger problem than this one is the fact that there's just too many areas to try and maintain. And that makes it difficult to get around. You know, by the time I come over here to fill up this one, the front entry is spent. And then I have to come up here and I have to fill these up because these are in trouble because the front area is in trouble. That still had a lot in it, it didn't need that, so does that one. So the music's still going. That would be why. I've got one stuck down here. Oh, come on. What have I got? Do-do-do-do-do. Looks like one of them's a butcher. and a green and just a regular. Looks like the one got free. Oh, it's a white. Okay. Okay. Music's still going. Oh, music stopped. Taken that one a long time to get around. Holy cow! Where are you going? Oh, flippin' time. Wow. Sounds like we've got the daytime coming in. So, again, this base isn't quite as easy to operate. It's considerably larger. It might be an interesting multiplayer base, and one person could watch one area, could kind of do this area and that, and another person could do the front and the back area. In fact, I think it'd be a really easy two-person base. It'd almost be a little bit too easy, I think. Just making sure that your entryway's filled up and some of the other traps are filled up. Loading up a flamethrower or two. Okay, so that would be the wave. Wave 54 is now in the books. And I want to make sure that I bring some copper over with me to the new base, so that I can get some more traps in. I need to do some harvesting of some logs, because I'm definitely going to need that, because I have more fencing to build. Eventually I'm going to want to go over there with a bait trap as well. And make sure that the pathing works with the bait trap the way I want it to. And then once we get that all working with daytime waves, we'll slowly start to, well, I say slowly, but you know, we'll start to upgrade everything to stone, and then get upgraded to iron, steel combination. So I think there was more loot bags in the front here, but I also reloaded the front considerably more than I have previously. Okay, so a little bit of damage on things, not much. Okay. Okay, let me get this finished up, and then I will head over. I'll probably do a little bit of tree harvesting on my way over. And then we can finalize the traps and such. So one of the things I'm going to have to do is, obviously, if I'm going to use the spiked floors the way I was discussing last video, then I'll need to build a lot of spiked floors before I build anything else. And that way we can get the path correct. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the continued likes and comments. And hey, even if you don't have a comment that's got a lot to say, just pop in and say hi. Recognize did that on one video. A couple of videos back, he just put present. And yeah, as I've said before, they all help on the algorithm. Like I said, I don't really understand the algorithm completely. I don't think I don't think anybody does, but yeah. So if you want to leave a like, leave a comment, that'd be great. Thank you very much. I'd like you to have a wonderful day, a great evening, a good night, depending on where you are in the world and what time of day you're watching this. Cheers.